For Piqua Center, we completed a number of projects in the last 3 years, from industrial to retail, and most of them were value add, where we take half vacant site and we renovate and fill in with the new businesses, and we were successful for 3-4 years prior to that. For our Piqua Center, our largest asset was 165,000 square feet on 15 acres in Milwaukee, and Piqua was more than 3 times larger than that, almost 540,000 square feet. At the same time, Piqua Center was actually a nice asset. It was just 70% vacant, but it was sitting right on the highway on the Ash exit. The population density was a little less dense than previously bought, but we knew that with the right vision and with the right approach, we definitely can turn this around. First step we took before we acquired Piqua, we talked to development director Trish Meising, who was really supportive with our vision, and we knew that the city is pretty much welcoming us with open arms with our vision. We want to get the sense exactly how they will work with us on the rezoning issues and adaptive reuse, because obviously the tenant mix that we're bringing into the mall is going to be different. We're not bringing back Macy's, we're not bringing back Sears. That zoning code was written in the 90s, and we need to rework that, because obviously we're going to be bringing more entertainment users, more food court users, more e-commerce users, and many of them are not selling via retail traffic. Many of them are selling online. And we realized that actually Chris will be very, very supportive to our vision, and I know this is the half of the battle. Another step that we talked to as many people in the community via social media. I went on the radio and just pretty much we're asking what exactly we need, what do they want to see in that mall, and we were trying to see if we can deliver that and if it's feasible for us to do. And then once we got those two supportive messages, we knew that this project will be very, very, very successful. One of the main obstacles in this project was rezoning and adaptive reuse, and allowing us to bring tenants and users that want to bring in this property. Obviously, landscape of commerce has changed. A lot of retail tenants right now are e-commerce, and also we have many entertainment users such as trampoline parks, etc. Luckily, Piqua municipality was really, really supportive of that, and we have fairly easy process to get this through. Number 2 challenge was stigma from previous landlord and ownership. That property has been neglected for last 10 years, and nothing has been done, and pretty much community didn't believe that they will see any type of redevelopment, and they thought that the mall is going to keep declining, and maybe we're just going to be another guy who's going to keep it for a couple years and resell it for the profit. Definitely had different type of vision, and once they saw how much money and how much capital putting in the redevelopment and the actual putting back tenants in place, and the tenants were serving the community, that perception has changed, and the community welcomed us with open arms. So number 1, what we did, we pretty much started talking to as many people as possible in the community, went on social media, boards and sites, and went on the radio asking for the feedback, asking what stores are they looking to see come back in that mall, and what new businesses they need in that property. That's number 1. Number 2, we'll start talking to Chamber of Commerce and municipality itself, and we got a lot of feedback, and we realized that the community needs a lot of entertainment businesses, they need e-commerce businesses, they need food and restaurants in that property. So that was the mainly feedback that we were getting. And once we have this clarity, then we start working with the city to approve this adaptive reuse and get our zoning and rezoning approved. So that was the process. Economic impact of redevelopment of this property will be really, really positive. So first of all, this property was a focal point back in the 90s when it was at its glory, because it was really a place to shop and get together for the family. So I see in the next 2 years, this will come back. We'll have a main center of this community for the people who can come back. They can entertain, they can eat, they can shop, and only, for example, Hero Day the family entertainment center, which is trampoline park. It will attract probably close to 200,000 people a year where families can have fun. And obviously it's going to create a lot of jobs, and it will attract probably another at least 20-25 businesses into that property. And also taxes. It will increase property taxes, which is going to be a real benefit for this community. We were very lucky in Piqua because they welcomed us with open arms, and communication and collaboration was really positive. From the very beginning, Chris Schmazing, who is the Director of Development of Piqua, he worked with us and helped us to craft pretty much a new legislation that expanding zoning code in entire Piqua, which allowed us to bring the business that we need to bring in this property. That made us, that job is very easy. Also, Chamber of Commerce helped us a lot with communicating to residents exactly on the progress of the development. It helped us to change the perception of the bad stigma that property had for the last 10 years when previous landlord did not do anything with the mall, and it was pretty much let to decline. So we were very fortunate that actually community and leadership worked with us to get this done. The main challenge of this redevelopment was zoning, and zoning in Piqua was from 90s that was confined pretty much to old style retail with Sears and Macy's and JCPenney's of that time, which many of them do not exist. Obviously, the commerce has changed completely. E-commerce transformed the landscape, and many of those retailers right now, they sell online. They don't have that much foot traffic. They still store product, but they sell online. So they're not necessarily the same retail like it was before. Also, many of those malls right now need entertainment and food that zoning did not specifically allow. So we needed to pretty much relax the zoning code, expand it, so we can bring those businesses back without much overlay and with ease in the process. And Piqua worked with us on that. What happened is that they crafted they crafted additional legislation which expanded zoning code for that business district, and right now we're able to bring those businesses without any challenges into that facility. Most of the innovative ideas actually came in from community and from feedback. We asked from them what do they need. So really, we're real proud. We're bringing Hero Day with this, which is a trampoline park for the families. We put that trampoline park instead of the former cinema hall. We had to level the floors. It was 6 cinema halls in the past. It's 25,000 square feet, and right now this is going to be a great trampoline park, which will attract about 200,000 people annually. Also bringing a number of restaurants. We are bringing pickleball court, we're bringing a golf simulator business, axe throwing place, so many entertainment uses, and that actually, really going to work well for the community. So that was the most innovative ideas which came from community. My vision of Piqua Center by end of 2025 will be 95% plus full. In the center and the heart of the mall, we're going to have all our entertainment and food court users. We're going to have trampoline park. We're going to have pickleball court. We're going to have axe throwing place. We're going to have golf simulators. We'll have Mexican restaurant. We're going to have a number other restaurateurs in that heart of the center, and that's going to be our main attraction point. Just for example, our trampoline park will have at least 200,000 people coming annually to that place. Then further out, we'll have retail. Most of our retail are going to be local credit and boutique shops. 20-30% will still going to be national credit tenants. And further out towards the highway, which is outskirts of the property, that's a former Sears and Elder Beerman. That's where our e-commerce users come in who don't need that much traffic, and they typically sell online. So that's our vision of the mall, and we actually ahead of the schedule how we're leasing that up. So currently right now at Brait Fund, we have one similar property under contract that we're going through the diligence. We should acquire that by mid-2024, and by the end of the year we will have another 2 or 3 acquisitions completed. Now our long-term vision, within 5 to 10 years, we will acquire 20 malls across the United States. We're going to apply same vision and same revitalization methods. We believe that's the best opportunity that's available right now. And if you like what you hear, and if you want to be part of that, or we have capital to invest, please reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to talk to you.